Today I'm getting ready for a workshop that starts tomorrow. Building a small wind turbine. And this is a turbine we built several years ago that powers this place. We're off-grid here in North Carolina. The workshop will be 6 days long, and hopefully at the end of the workshop we'll have a couple of machines built. Over here is a machine we built several years ago that used to power this place, and it still works fine. It's been reliable. It's a 13-foot diameter turbine we built for the Midwest Renewable Energy Association in Wisconsin. And it's a dual rotor axial flux turbine. The one we built this year will be similar. In here we have 16 fairly large neodymium magnets surrounding a stator which contains coils of wire. It's very, very similar to Hugh Pigot's design. So, and here's the shop, and we'll I like to do some grinding outside. Noisy work we'll send out here to the stump. Hammering with an anvil and vise. My coffee machine. And lots of toys. Magnets on a Victrola. I generally try to set up 3 stations for people to work in. We'll have about 12 people, so I'm hoping to build 2 machines, keep everybody busy. One area, of course, we have a lot of metal work, so there's pipe and steel, and all threaded rod. And I have these steel parts cut out for the larger machine. We could fabricate this stuff, but it saves time and it looks neater if somebody can cut it out with a CNC plasma table. So I bring a few things like that. The machine will work on a trailer hub for bearings. So we have the metal workstation. And here we'll be cutting steel and welding. And hopefully keep most of the grinding outside because of sparks and flying steel. And we need a drill press. We have a small welder. Because we're off-grid here and we have a relatively small inverter, it's an old, a real old power system here. There's the inverter, 24 volts. So we'll be using the welder just for the gas feed and the wire feed, but we'll actually be welding straight off the batteries, so using the 24 volt battery for the welder. We're bypassing the transformers. We have a cutting torch back there. We'll be using that. And we'll have a woodworking station for carving blades. And we do that over here. And in the plastic is laminated cedar. Basically, it's 2x10s that we'll be making the 13-foot blades out of for the big machine. The smaller machine, which will probably be 9 or 10 foot diameter, I'm going to use this salvage trailer hub that I cut off a trailer, and I'll be using brake rotors for the magnet rotors. This machine I'll be using neodymium magnets, but the larger machine I'm going to play with ferrite magnets this year. Another station we'll set up will be the electrical station, sort of where people will be winding coils with the coil winder. This is my coil winder that we just hook a drill to. It's easy to make a coil winder, but I made this one a few years ago and it works fine. And it counts the number of windings. And of course solder and stuff for soldering. Lots of hand tools. Should be a lot of fun. And at the end of the week, I'm hoping we have a pretty good 13-foot diameter turbine and a 10-foot turbine So it'll be fun. It'll be about 1/3 lecture about what is wind, what is power, what is energy, and how does it all work, and 2/3 shop class. It's always fun to do these workshops, and hopefully it'll be 6 days long, and hopefully at the end we have a couple machines. And we'll see who shows up tomorrow. I expect 13 people. I'll post more video as we move along.